So remember where you've got your hands down, and I'm just gonna, you can just tell me the story again. So put your hands down, so that's where your hands are going to end up when you tell me about the hands, okay? So, so just, oh, don't move. So, is that where your hands are going to be? Okay, so keep that position, so now put your hands beside you. That's it. Okay, so tell us about holding the brain and what happened.
Well, it was a life-changing event for me. 30 years ago, the School of Medicine, med school up in Grafton, had an open day. So I went, it was a Sunday, so I went along, ho-hum. It was sponsored or in conjunction with the Neurological Foundation and various scholars and professors and students, of course, and the life-changing sort of experience happened while I held this human brain in my hands like this and looked around. It was quite, well, you know, quite a audience, quite a few people attending. And I had this life-changing event, and I thought, well, this is me. I really feel at one with this human brain. And the student was explaining one thing and another. So in those days, the last ferry home on a Sunday afternoon was scheduled for 5:30, and I didn't even bother to find out if there was a bus down to the ferry. I just walked on air and straight onto the ferry, and without a second to spare, left on time. And so a few years later I started to think about it and become aware of Professor Fall's work up at Auckland University, and decided to make contact with someone. So I think it was about 20 years ago that I got my first communication back to say that it was my offer was accepted with great gratitude, and as it was then, in return for that, I was to get a free cremation if I wanted it. So yeah, I thought, well, why not? And my ashes can come back here where I live on Waiheke and get sprinkled into my compost. So I don't know if you want to hear more about that story.
Well, that's good. That's good. That's excellent. I was looking just for the hand shot, but that's good. I got the whole story again, which is always good. Let's do another hand shot. You put your hands up again, because I'm going to get really close now.
It was the thing I'm emphasising with the hands. It was a life-changing event for me. You see, it happened 30 years ago.